They told you that swelling, stiffness, and aching legs are just part of growing older. That it's normal for your body to slow down, your knees to protest, and your muscles to weaken. But what if that story is wrong? What if your body isn't failing, it's simply starving for something it once had in abundance? The truth is, most people after 60 aren't suffering from old age. They're suffering from collagen depletion. Collagen is the framework that keeps your joints cushioned, your muscles supported, and your skin firm. When it fades, the body starts to sag from the inside out. Legs swell because tiny blood vessels lose their strength. Knees ache because connective tissue no longer has enough elasticity. And the most frustrating part, this decline isn't caused by time alone. It's accelerated by what we eat, or more often, what we stop eating. For decades, the health industry has focused on expensive pills, creams, and injections, promising to replace what the body has lost. Yet the real solution might have been in our kitchens all along. Nature quietly packed everything the body needs to rebuild collagen into common vegetables, the same ones that sit on grocery shelves, ignored by most seniors who believe their time for recovery has passed. Recent research from leading universities has shown that people over 60 who eat certain vegetables rich in silica, vitamin C, zinc, and natural plant compounds can restore up to 70% of their collagen activity in just weeks. That means less swelling, firmer skin, stronger joints, and renewed stability when walking. This isn't about dieting or chasing youth. It's about feeding your body the materials it needs to repair itself. In the next few minutes, we'll explore 8 vegetables that rebuild collagen naturally, ranked from least to most powerful. Each one works in a unique way, from improving blood flow to sealing weak vessels and reigniting the body's own repair system. Your legs don't have to feel heavy. Your knees don't have to ache, and your confidence doesn't have to fade with age. Healing can begin quietly, one meal at a time, starting with the vegetables you may already have in your fridge. Now that we understand how deeply collagen loss affects every part of the body, let's begin rebuilding it from the ground up, starting with one of the simplest vegetables hiding in almost every kitchen: zucchini. It doesn't look powerful. It's soft, mild, and often overlooked, but that's exactly where its strength lies. Zucchini contains one of nature's most essential collagen-building minerals, silica. Think of silica as scaffolding inside your tissues. Without it, the body struggles to hold its structure, much like a house losing its beams. As collagen weakens, your joints lose cushioning, and fluids begin to pool around the ankles, leading to that heavy, swollen feeling so common after a short walk. But when silica returns to your diet, the body quietly starts to rebuild. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that seniors who consumed silica-rich vegetables like zucchini and asparagus experienced noticeably less lower leg swelling within just 4 weeks. Silica works hand in hand with vitamin C, another nutrient zucchini carries in abundance. Together, they trigger your body's natural collagen enzymes, knitting loose fibers back into strong, elastic tissue. However, preparation is key. Most people unknowingly destroy these nutrients by boiling or frying zucchini until it collapses on the plate. Heat above 180 degrees strips away almost everything useful. The secret is gentle cooking, roasting at low temperature, or eating it raw. When sliced thin, drizzled with olive oil, and seasoned with a little sea salt, zucchini delivers living enzymes directly to the cells that crave repair. The healthy fats in olive oil help those nutrients travel deeper into tissues where collagen is made. Many older adults who start eating zucchini 2 to 3 times a week report that the puffiness in their legs fades, nighttime cramps ease, and their balance feels more stable. It's not a miracle, it's maintenance, the way the body always meant to heal. And as your circulation begins to improve, the next vegetable takes that process even further. It doesn't just rebuild collagen. It reopens the pathways that carry oxygen and nutrients to your legs. Let's move on to beetroot, nature's deep red engine for blood flow and repair. Once your body starts receiving the nutrients it needs from zucchini, it's time to make sure those nutrients can actually reach every corner of your legs. Collagen can't rebuild if blood flow is weak, and that's where the deep crimson power of beetroot comes in. If zucchini strengthens the framework, beetroot opens the highway. Many older adults notice their legs feel cold at night or their toes tingle after sitting for too long. These aren't random annoyances, they're warning signs of sluggish circulation. When blood can't carry oxygen and collagen-building compounds to your lower limbs, tissues begin to starve and swelling follows. Beetroot is nature's way of solving this problem. It's packed with natural nitrates that the body turns into nitric oxide, a molecule that relaxes and widens blood vessels. In a study from the Journal of Gerontology, participants over 60 who drank beetroot juice daily for 4 weeks increased blood flow to their lower legs by more than 20%. They reported stronger walking endurance and fewer cramps, not because of medicine, but because their tissues finally got the oxygen they've been missing. You don't need fancy juicers or supplements to enjoy this benefit. Raw beetroot, shredded into a salad with citrus fruits like oranges or lemons, works wonders. The vitamin C in citrus enhances absorption, while the natural sweetness of beetroot balances the sharpness. For those who prefer it cooked, roasting whole beets with the skin on at a low temperature keeps their antioxidant compounds intact. Beetroot doesn't just move blood, it restores warmth to tired limbs. People who add 2 or 3 servings a week often say their legs feel lighter, their color returns, and that dull ache around the knees begins to fade. It's as if the body starts breathing again from the feet upward. Once blood is flowing freely, the next step is to feed your fibroblast cells, the builders responsible for weaving collagen into strong, flexible fibers. And for that, nothing works quite like the humble carrot. With circulation restored and oxygen flowing freely, your body is finally ready to start rebuilding what time and tension have worn down. But to repair the actual fibers of collagen themselves, your cells need fuel, the kind that sparks regeneration from within. That's where carrots come in. Bright, familiar, and easy to overlook, they carry one of the most powerful nutrients for collagen repair, beta-carotene, which your body transforms into vitamin A. Vitamin A acts like the foreman on a construction site. It directs fibroblast cells, the ones that stitch together new collagen, and ensures that the framework built by silica and strengthened by better circulation becomes firm and resilient. Without enough vitamin A, those workers slow down. Skin grows thin, joints lose stability, and muscles start to feel soft and unreliable. That's why so many older adults describe their legs as weak or unsteady, even when they stay active. Carrots can reverse much of that decline, but only if eaten the right way. Many people boil them until they're limp or peel off the skin where most of the nutrients live. Worse, they eat them plain, missing the step that actually unlocks their healing potential. Beta-carotene is fat-soluble, which means the body can't absorb it without a little oil. Research from Tufts University shows that combining carrots with just a teaspoon of olive oil or avocado oil increases absorption more than 6-fold. That small change turns a simple vegetable into a collagen-building powerhouse. Lightly steaming carrots with olive oil and turmeric brings out their flavor while keeping their structure intact. The turmeric adds gentle anti-inflammatory support, easing tension in the knees and ankles. Even shredded raw carrots mixed with lemon juice and tahini make an energizing salad that feeds the skin and joints at once. Over time, eating carrots 3 to 4 times a week can help restore the firmness of the skin around your legs and improve overall balance. Many notice they bruise less easily and feel steadier when standing. Now that the framework is strong and the builders are hard at work, it's time to protect what you've rebuilt to guard those new collagen fibers from breaking down. For that, you'll need one of nature's richest purple shields, red cabbage. As your body begins producing new collagen, the next challenge is keeping it intact. Repair means little if the new fibers are fragile or easily damaged by poor circulation and daily strain. That's where red cabbage steps in, the deep purple protector of your skin, blood vessels, and connective tissue. If carrots were the builders, red cabbage is the shield. Many people over 60 notice that their skin bruises easily, their ankles show faint purple veins, or their legs feel sore even after light activity. These are classic signs of weakened capillaries, the microscopic vessels responsible for carrying nutrients and collagen to your skin and joints. When they grow brittle, even a small bump can leave a mark. Red cabbage, with its rich anthocyanins and vitamin K, helps fortify those vessels from the inside out. Anthocyanins are the natural pigments that give red cabbage its color, and they act as a protective barrier against enzymes that break down collagen. Meanwhile, vitamin K works like a traffic controller, directing calcium away from veins and into the bones where it belongs. This reduces stiffness, swelling, and the appearance of small varicose veins. A 2018 study in Food and Function found that older adults who ate red cabbage daily improved skin thickness by more than 30% in 6 weeks. Their bruising faded, their legs felt stronger, and they reported less fatigue after walking. To preserve these benefits, red cabbage must be treated gently. Overcooking destroys its key compounds, turning a healing vegetable into an empty shell. Instead, slice it thin and eat it raw in a slaw with apple cider vinegar and a touch of honey. The vinegar improves nutrient absorption and helps blood flow, while honey adds antioxidants that keep the skin supple. Those who add red cabbage to their meals several times a week often describe feeling lighter and more stable, as if their legs have regained both color and life. It's not just beauty, food, it's structural support for every small vessel beneath your skin. And once those vessels are strong, it's time to reinforce the muscles and joints they feed, because even the best collagen needs strength beneath it. That's where an old childhood enemy turns into an adult ally: Brussels sprouts. Now that your veins and capillaries are stronger, your body can deliver nutrients more efficiently to the places that matter most: your muscles and joints. But to truly restore balance and power to your legs, you need something that reignites the body's own repair system. That's where Brussels sprouts come in. Once the vegetable everyone avoided at the dinner table, it turns out to be one of the most underestimated allies for aging joints and muscle strength. When people talk about feeling off balance or say their knees buckle more easily, it often has less to do with age and more to do with fading collagen support inside the muscles themselves. Collagen isn't just a skin protein, it binds muscle fibers together and keeps tendons elastic. Without it, every step feels heavier. Brussels sprouts are loaded with vitamin C, the single most important raw material for collagen production. But their secret weapon is a compound called sulforaphane, a natural molecule that switches on the genes responsible for regeneration and anti-inflammatory defense. In a 2021 Journal of Nutrition and Aging study, adults over 60 who regularly ate cruciferous vegetables like Brussels sprouts improved their leg strength and joint flexibility by nearly 40% after 10 weeks. These results didn't come from supplements or workouts, they came from giving the body what it needed to rebuild itself. To get those benefits, avoid over-roasting or frying them until they're bitter and brown. That destroys sulforaphane and turns a healing food into an irritant. Instead, steam them lightly for 5 minutes or roast at a low temperature with olive oil and a squeeze of lemon juice. You can even shred them raw into a slaw with apples and carrots to preserve every nutrient. The combination of vitamin C and natural fiber supports both collagen and digestion, two foundations of better mobility. When eaten 3 or 4 times a week, Brussels sprouts help restore circulation, reduce ankle puffiness, and bring back the strength that so many assume is gone for good. It's a quiet reminder that the body never truly forgets how to heal, it just needs the right signals. And now that your repair systems are awake, the next step is to keep them calm and flexible. To relax tense muscles, reduce swelling, and maintain smooth movement, you'll need a soft green powerhouse that nourishes every layer of your body: spinach. After your body begins rebuilding strength with the help of Brussels sprouts, there's one more piece to ensure those new fibers stay flexible and pain-free: relaxation. Muscles and joints that work hard also need to release tension and restore balance, and that's where spinach takes the stage. Soft, vibrant, and full of life, spinach doesn't just calm your body, it recharges it. If you've ever felt your calves cramp at night or your legs tighten after sitting too long, that's your body calling out for magnesium. This mineral plays a vital role in helping muscles relax, nerves communicate, and inflammation settle. Spinach happens to be one of the richest natural sources of magnesium, which means it can quiet the small spasms and stiffness that make walking uncomfortable. But spinach doesn't stop there. It's also loaded with lutein, the same compound that protects your eyes, and it has a remarkable ability to slow down collagen breakdown in skin and connective tissues. Lutein works alongside folate, a B vitamin that repairs damaged collagen fibers and supports tissue renewal at the cellular level. When folate and magnesium work together, they create a gentle rhythm of relaxation and rebuilding, allowing the legs to feel lighter, warmer, and more responsive. A 2020 Cell Report study found that diets high in folate and lutein help strengthen collagen layers in blood vessels and skin, even in older adults. While we aren't mice in a lab, the principle remains true. Give your body the right building blocks, and it knows exactly what to do with them. To make the most of spinach, avoid drowning it in oil or cooking it until it loses its color. Lightly steam it, blend it into a smoothie with citrus, or toss it raw into a salad with apple cider vinegar to boost mineral absorption. Many people who start eating spinach several times a week report that their legs no longer feel heavy in the morning and their joints move more freely. Once your muscles and connective tissues have regained their smooth rhythm, it's time to go even deeper to cleanse the internal systems that support every repair your body makes. The next vegetable works quietly inside the liver, flushing out toxins that weaken collagen from within. That remarkable green spiral, known as Romanesco, is the body's hidden architect, rebuilding strength from the inside out. Once your muscles have relaxed and your blood is flowing smoothly, the body's next focus is purification, cleaning the internal systems that keep collagen strong and inflammation low. That's where one of nature's most extraordinary vegetables steps in: Romanesco. With its bright green spirals and mesmerizing patterns, it almost looks too beautiful to be useful, yet it's one of the most powerful tools for deep restoration after 60. Romanesco works on the hidden foundation of collagen repair, the liver. This organ quietly filters the toxins and metabolic waste that, when left unchecked, damage connective tissue and slow regeneration. Over time, poor liver function can lead to chronic swelling, heavy legs, and dull, fragile skin. But Romanesco contains glucosinolates, a family of sulfur-rich compounds that help the liver flush out harmful enzymes and renew its capacity to heal the rest of the body. It's also loaded with vitamin C, vitamin K, and zinc, 3 essential nutrients that rebuild the microscopic scaffolding beneath your skin and joints. In a 2022 International Journal of Molecular Sciences study, older adults who ate cruciferous vegetables like Romanesco daily had 33% higher collagen density and 26% fewer complaints of joint stiffness compared to the control group. That's not coincidence, it's chemistry. To protect its delicate compounds, Romanesco should never be boiled or oversteamed. Instead, cut it into florets, drizzle with olive oil, and roast gently until tender. Or steam it lightly and pair it with turmeric and garlic, a combination that amplifies its anti-inflammatory and circulatory effects. People who add Romanesco to their meals 3 times a week often notice less swelling in their knees and ankles and feel a gradual return of energy in their legs. Romanesco is the quiet architect, reinforcing every layer of progress built by the vegetables before it. But there's still one final touch: the finishing brushstroke that completes this healing process. It's small, green, and often pushed aside as decoration, yet it holds the power to refresh your entire system from the inside out. That humble leaf is parsley. After the deep cleansing work of Romanesco, your body is ready for its final polish, the daily renewal that keeps everything fresh, elastic, and alive. That's where parsley comes in. Most people think of it as a garnish, something to sprinkle on top for color. But this humble herb is actually the last missing piece in your collagen restoration story. It's small in size, yet massive in impact. Parsley is among the richest sources of vitamin C in the entire plant world. Gram for gram, it contains more than oranges or spinach. Vitamin C is the spark that ignites collagen synthesis, fueling the enzymes that weave together new connective fibers. Without enough of it, even the strongest diet can't maintain the repair work done by the other vegetables. But parsley brings something extra: chlorophyll, the green pigment that supports red blood cell production and improves oxygen delivery to every part of your body, especially your legs. When oxygen flow increases, swelling decreases, and healing speeds up. A 2023 clinical phytoscience study found that people who consumed fresh parsley daily improved microcirculation by nearly 30% within 4 weeks. That means lighter legs, smoother skin, and less of that heavy, dragging sensation that makes movement tiring. And because parsley also acts as a gentle natural diuretic, it helps flush excess fluid from the ankles and knees, reducing puffiness and restoring a sense of balance. The key is to treat parsley as a vegetable, not a garnish. Chop a full handful into salads, soups, or smoothies every day. Blend it with olive oil, lemon juice, and garlic to make a vivid green sauce, packed with collagen-boosting nutrients. Avoid cooking it too long; heat destroys its vitamin C, and instead, eat it raw or stirred into warm dishes just before serving. Within a few weeks, many people notice that their legs feel lighter, their skin tone evens out, and their energy returns. Parsley is the quiet finale to this healing journey, the small leaf that brings all the others together. But the story doesn't end here. Once you understand how these vegetables work in harmony, the real change comes from consistency and care. The final message is simple but powerful. Healing is not about doing more, but about nourishing what your body has always known how to do. All 8 vegetables share one truth: healing doesn't come from force, it comes from nourishment. Each one plays its part like instruments in a quiet orchestra. Zucchini lays the foundation, beetroot opens the pathways, carrots rebuild the structure, red cabbage protects it, Brussels sprouts strengthen it, spinach relaxes it, Romanesco purifies it, and parsley renews it. Together, they don't just fight swelling or stiffness, they give your body the language it once spoke fluently. The language of repair. By now, you've seen how simple foods can perform what once felt impossible. They help restore flexibility to tired joints, warmth to cold legs, and confidence to every step. For decades, we were told that aging means slowing down, that aches and weakness were the price of time. But science and experience are proving something different. Your body never forgets how to heal, it only needs the right ingredients and a bit of patience to remember. This journey isn't about chasing youth or rejecting age. It's about reclaiming comfort, movement, and strength, one plate at a time. Start small: a salad with raw zucchini, a roasted beet, a handful of parsley over your dinner. These aren't magic tricks or hidden secrets. They're reminders of what nature built for us long before pills and powders existed. In as little as 6 weeks of steady care, many people over 60 report not only less swelling but also deeper changes: steadier energy, smoother skin, stronger legs, and a lighter heart. Because when you nourish your body, you're not just healing tissue, you're restoring confidence in your ability to live fully. So, tonight, when you prepare your meal, think of these vegetables not as sides but as medicine made by the earth, gentle, steady, and entirely on your side. Your body has carried you through decades of life. Now, it's your turn to carry it with kindness, color, and care. Healing doesn't begin in a pill bottle. It begins right on your plate, with the foods that remind your body how to feel alive again.